Hey, this is Randy. Look, I am so sick of being called judgmental and that I'm judging things. Judging is not a bad thing, okay? So if any of you disagree with what I'm talking about, I'm going to read some definitions of what judging means. So one definition is from the Webster Dictionary. It talks about to form an opinion about someone or something after careful thought, to regard someone as either good or bad. Another one says the formal decision making of one or more, like in a contest or a competition. So another one says, judging means it's the cognitive process of reaching a decision or drawing conclusions. Okay, and let's see, another definition. It says that you form a judgment or an opinion of something. You decide upon something critically. Okay, and so there's nothing wrong with deciding on things critically, especially when we're talking about, and when I'm talking about specifically, who I want to talk to, text with, and possibly meet for a date. Now, this is my decision that I make all alone. I'm not making the decision for someone else who they should date. I'm only making the decision for myself, who I would want to meet, not even date, just meet, okay? I am perfectly 100% capable, and it is my right to decide upon who I might like to meet and who I might not want to meet for potential date. And it is 100% within my right to decide that critically by myself, all alone. And no matter what I decide, no one else has to live with the consequences except myself. So I feel quite capable, and I would never want to throw out my ability or get rid of my ability to judge who I might want to meet or date. Thank God I have the ability to make a critical judgment on who I might want to meet and possibly date. If I can't make that kind of judgment, for God's sake, who in the hell could make that judgment for me? I am the only person who can decide who to date, decide who I like, and decide who I'm attracted to based on many, many, many different things. I am the only person who can set my own standards, and I am the only person who will have to live with the results of the standards that I make, whether that means I don't meet anyone because no one meets the standards, or whether that means I meet someone that meets the standards. It is all on me, and I am so sick of being called judgmental or that I'm judging as if that is a bad thing. Now, real quickly, let me read another definition, just one definition of judging, and that's in the Urban Dictionary. Now, what is the Urban Dictionary about? That's basically a slang dictionary that's online. It's very new, and basically it is a way that younger people have butchered and twisted the real meanings, the true meanings of words to mean something different in their own world, their own online millennial world. And so Urban Dictionary says that judging means the act of looking down upon someone, to regard with contempt or disdain, to regard as an inferior. Okay, well, guess what? I am not using the Urban Dictionary's definition of judging. I'm using all of the other dictionaries that have been around for hundreds of years, thousands probably of years. Those are the meaning, that's the meaning I'm using when I say judge. And when people say I'm judging, looking down upon others with disdain, just because I make a critical decision that I am not attracted to them, do not want to meet them, or because one or another thing, a quality that they have or qualities that they don't have, will not fit with me, based on my personal experience, probably having known and met many other people that were similar, I have concluded, and I have the complete right to conclude, that that is probably not going to be a match, and I shall not waste my time bothering spending time texting or possibly meeting somebody that I already know full well is not going to have anything in common with me and that I am not going to like. And I reserve the right to judge and make my own judgments. It is not the Urban Dictionary definition of judging where I am looking down upon, but if you decide that I have not dated you or not talked to you because I was looking down upon you with disdain because I was better than you, then go right ahead and think that. That's fine with me. That is just not my problem. And why would you care if a complete stranger whom you have never met, you don't know from Adam or Eve, and you've only seen my picture on a dating site, why in the hell would you care if I even did look upon you with disdain and contempt? Because I don't know you. And if you're this wonderful, valuable person, and I am mistakenly looking down upon you with contempt and disdain and judging you as someone that is not valuable, then why the hell would you even care? You don't know me. Who cares if someone you don't know looks upon you with disdain when they didn't really take a chance to get to know you? This is the risk I'm taking, the serious risk that I'm taking, not continuing to talk to or stringing people along that I already know it's going to be an absolute flop to actually spend time and meet them. Somebody that I know that I wouldn't even want to drive a block to go meet them, because that's how disinterested I am when I see their picture or read their profile. So am I to force myself to go and pretend as if there might be something I'm missing, and this person that just seems like they are not at all for me and nothing like any type of a match that I would be interested in, but I must be really making mistakes, right? I am just totally judging them all, and I should have actually gone out and met the 2 or 3 or 5,000 by now that over the past 5 years have wanted to meet me. But I've made so many mistakes by prejudging them, and I should have actually just went and met them all. Well, believe me, look, I've met plenty, more than I would even care to tell you how many I've actually gone and met, and none of them I was interested in even after I met them, when I thought they might have been a possibility. So my screening tactics, my screening strategies are good. They save me time, and they still waste some of my time because I do not know. Some people actually might have some kind of hidden value that I haven't seen, and I realize that, and that's why I have met so many different guys and still not liked them. Please do not tell me I'm judgmental as if that is something wrong or bad. I am judgmental, and I'm very proud of it because I use my critical and my cognitive thinking skills to make decisions about who I might want to actually go on a date with, become their girlfriend, and possibly spend the rest of my life with. And that is my right. I reserve the right all by myself to continue to do that. Thanks for listening.